Good morning. Crucial talks between Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky and US President Donald Trump have ended with both men describing their meeting as terrific. The leaders met in Florida to discuss a 20-point peace plan and said the progress had been made in all areas. But they did admit that one or two very thorny issues remain. Gillian Kelly has this report.
Volodymyr Zelensky and President Trump met for more than 2 hours about the proposed 20-point peace plan to end Russia's war in Ukraine. Afterwards, they said they'd moved closer to an agreement. It's a world away from scenes earlier this year when a meeting between the two descended into a bitter argument in front of the press.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
This time, amidst the positivity, Trump did admit that one or two very thorny issues remain, with land in the Donbass being the most difficult one.
We're getting closer to an agreement on that, and that's a big issue, certainly. That's one of the big issues.
We discussed all the aspects of the peace framework, which includes, and we have great achievements, 20-point peace plan, 90% agreed, and US-Ukraine security guarantees, 100% agreed.
Before the meeting with Zelensky, President Trump had a 2-hour phone call with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. It led to one of the more extraordinary remarks at the press conference.
Russia wants to see Ukraine succeed. Once, it sounds a little strange, but I was explaining to the president, President Putin was very generous in his feeling toward Ukraine succeeding.
The look on President Zelensky's face suggested he was more sceptical. And the run-up to yesterday's meeting had been tough for Ukraine. Over the weekend, Russia attacked Kyiv with hundreds of missiles and drones. The assault led to about 1/3 of the city going without power. And Vladimir Putin has not agreed to a ceasefire to allow any referendums to take place in Ukraine. Following these latest talks, Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky spoke with European leaders, including Keir Starmer. Gillian Kelly, Good Morning Britain.